Hey everybody! Alright, so sorry that we couldn't go live yesterday. We ended up being a little bit busier than we anticipated we would be. So, that's alright, it's all good, because that means it works out a little bit better for today. A little bit more appropriate. This is one of Ravensburger's Christmas puzzles. Limited edition, too. I actually tried to find you guys a link if you were interested in this puzzle, and I could not. So, in this case, I think limited edition really did mean limited edition. And I think it's so cute. I got it for Christmas. I think it was last year, actually. Mom got it for me, and it's so cute. I love the little border. I love the deer in it, the reindeer. There's Santa skating. It's this cute little Christmas village. And I could not think of anything more appropriate to do today. We're so close to Christmas, even if you don't celebrate. It's really all just about the good cheer and all the exciting stuff that happens around this time of the year. And we are super close to New Year's, which I should tell you guys, our week next week is shaping up to be very, very busy with escape room appointments. If we don't get any more in the evening on the Wednesday, we'll be able to do a live, but this may be the last live of 2021. We may have to push it until next year to do another one, but it just depends on how the appointments go. As much as we would love to hang out with you guys next week, we will definitely do it if we're able to, but we are so sorry in advance if we can't. For today, Christmas puzzle! Yay!
So Nancy said, hey, finally made it on time.
Hey, Nancy.
Santa's saying, hey.
Hey, Sen.
And she's like, it's great. Nancy's saying, it's great that you're busy. We can be patient.
Thank you. I'm so glad you guys understand. Yeah, it's really taken off this week. I know it's a lot of Christmas, but a lot of it's actually been escape rooms, which is really cool because the kids are on winter break. People are looking for things to do with their family. So that's really awesome to see that people are finding us that way. Yay! Everything's happening. Any other comments or anything? No? Oof. Alrighty. So, I'm excited about this puzzle. It is so cute. It really, really is. Oh, and look at that. I left a plastic bag in there for no reason at all. The puzzle is not in the bag. You will notice. I am just a lunatic. Because why not? Oh, and some of the pieces are still stuck together. There's that Ravensburger quality you get, that they just don't, they don't fall apart easy. Which you really can't argue with in a puzzle. It's easier to sort these pieces out while break them up. Ugh. So, does anyone have any big plans over the next few days? Do you have to cook for an army or anything like that? Pro tip, if you're bad at cooking, that's a great way to get out of having to make holiday dinners for fear that you'll poison people. Okay, I think we're all broken up. Good start. Okay. Ooh. Now, if
Yeah, never mind. They're saying it was silent. I don't know where the mic went on and off.
oh, that's weird.
And now you're good. So you may have missed some things that you said. It didn't have a red X on it, and then all of a sudden it did have a red X on it.
Well, that's really weird.
So you might have to repeat. Yeah, I think the mic's off. It should be fine now.
I don't really remember what I said. I just kind of started talking.
It might be we might not be available to do next Wednesday type of thing.
That far back? I
It
said
might
that
have
right.
been.
I said that right at the
I
beginning.
know, but they're saying they didn't hear. I can't tell what they missed. I can just say that I think the mic doesn't work. Is it just me? You know, so I don't. They heard some cooking parts. Oh.
Cooking parts. Okay, so no, that was pretty. That was pretty recent. That's super weird. Then I don't know.
all of our clubs are pretty regular. They're a big one. I would keep them. I keep the burgers.
Burgers are good.
I would probably keep our wraps. Like the Philadelphia wrap is easy. Chicken ranch wrap, that's easy. Other than that, like the warm Greek veggie wrap, yeah, we get a few. I understand the vegetarian wrap. We have a black bean burger that I've only ever sold 2 of.
I saw that on, I was like, I don't know.
The only person I see eat it is the owner. So we swear she just has it on the menu for her wrap. So we don't know. We can't speculate. We can make however many hypotheses we want to, but we can't decide to make a speculation on whether or not this is actually true. But there's a bunch of, like, the pulled pork. Yeah, we have a pulled pork sandwich. There's cheese on a Northway bento. It's on 2 items. I fill it once a month, and then it goes into the freezer. And it sits there for the month because we're slowly dwindling it down. We go through our chicken skewers. We go through a lot. Used on a bunch of stuff. This is a bunch of weird things.
Usually the hot sandwiches.
Very good one.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, they make. Well, we make our own meat sauce in house. It is made in house. It's actually pretty good. It depends on who makes it, because sometimes, depending on who makes it, depends on if it gets left a little bit, and that can cause problems. I don't know how many times I've listened to people go, "What if you burn an inch down? Like, you've gone a half an inch up into the pot burn. How did you manage this?" Well, you only stirred it twice in 4.5 hours. You put it on maximum heat and let it boil till death. I know how you screwed this up. I'm gonna laugh at you. And then there's me, beautiful pot. The last time I made it, the dishwasher literally looked at me and said, "I wouldn't have thought you would have made anything in it."
Oh, really?
Because it washed that quickly.
Well, that's awesome.
Yes. I would just laugh. Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, no, we already know who's working if we end up in a lockdown.
Yeah.
And I've already been told I'm not part of that.
Oh, wow.
We have our 2 closers, our 2 openers.
That's it.
Yep, that's all they need. So you'll literally have one person come in and work at 6 to 2. And then another guy come in and work at 2 to 10. So 2 employees, 4 employees to do a week. Yeah, 2 of them come in on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You literally have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then you have the Friday, Saturday, Sunday person.
Is that what they're anticipating? They think it's going to be taken home?
Oh no, that's what we're predicting.
Yeah.
They're not happy. Because the more we talk about it, the angrier they get. But you know that this isn't right, right? I go, yeah, well, never said it was. But yeah. I blame my kitchen manager for getting me addicted to this. He comes to me and he's like, "Hey, do you know that Sweet Escapes does cups of candy?" No. He goes, "Would you like me to grab you one?" "Sure, here's $5. They start at 6. "Okay, here's a 20, grab me a large." He comes back, he hands it to me, and then for the rest of the shift I'm just snacking on candy. Everybody's looking at me, "Where the hell did you get that?" "Next door."
Yeah, he doesn't hear quite a bit.
I usually come in on payday.
Yeah.
It's the only time I have money where I can actually say, "Hey, I have money to spend." I just had to go and spend $430 on Christmas.
Yeah.
Just finish it off.
No, I got that much gift cards.
I only put up all my gift cards yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I went into the mall, had to buy a $50 gift card for my brother. Once I was done there, I went into Chapters, cleared 3 people out in Chapters, and it cost me $149. I got a $50 gift card, a blanket, and 3 books. I'm like, wow, it's expensive. yesterday with, I started on Tuesday with $400. I checked my bank account this morning when I deposited my check. I had $39 left. I'm like,
Oh,
I spent a lot on Christmas, but I had no Christmas shopping done.
no, it's, yeah, I mean, I gotta get a bunch of gift cards. Luckily, that's what people want when they're asking for gift cards, so.
Well, I don't like doing gift cards. I would rather be the person who shows up and then I'm like, hey, here's a gift that I actually spent time thinking about and trying to figure out. My sister is like, I knew what to get her. I knew where to go to get her the card. It was just, I didn't know how. I didn't know where. I've been thinking, okay, I know she's into the books. I know the books because I'm into the same ones. Which ones does she have?
Oh, yeah, see, that's hard.
And I stopped because I don't want to buy her the same one.
Right.
Like, I'm bad for buying series. I have the Gone series, 5-book series. It's a 7-book series. Then I went and bought the Enemy series. It's a 3-part one that continues on to it. So the author wrote 10 books in this one bit,
Oh, wow.
and I own all of them. But for somebody to say, hey, I want to go grab you a book. What series are you into now? And with some of them, they get up to really insane numbers.
Right.
For example, a manga can go up to 100 volumes.
Yeah, I've seen that. My niece is into it. She's gave me a list of different things.
But if you buy them the same volume, you start sitting there going, well, now I have an extra one.
Yeah.
For a manga, I don't even read. But then there's my sister. I'm like, I live with you. I know you don't have any of these. So here's 3 of them. And I've watched all of these shows, so I know they're appropriate for you. That's a tricky one.
Yes.
I'm standing there the one day and I'm flipping through and I find one and I'm like, hey, I remember watching this. It was funny. People end up in a game world. Everything has to be declared through a bet. Anything from a card game could decide a nation. I'm like, okay, interesting. Read the first few chapters. Okay, he's still gonna take the throne, playing a game of chess. But the pieces live. So like he wanted to do a sacrificial move, and he wasn't allowed to, because the pawn was too scared to make the move.
Oh.
So he couldn't move his pawn.
Right.
So he does this weird combat that basically turns his sister into their idol, and boosts their morale so they can all move now. He's like, yes. The one woman goes, okay, my knight's going to take out your pawn. He goes, yes, but my pawn's also going to attack the horse and take the knight out. And she goes, that's not possible. The knight pawn takes out the horse, and it's like, even I'm like, that's cool. But they get a little further in, and then it goes away from where the book was. And then it just loses all interest, it changes completely, and then they're just being dirty-minded pricks, and I'm like, well, I was going to show my sister this, but now I can't. Or you get one and it's like, oh, it's a little bit, there's a little bit of a scene. Or there's one scene that stops you from watching the entire thing.
Right.
And it drives me insane. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I know this scene is there. If I just skip over it,
It'll be there.
it'd be done. But I can't skip over it because that's why the character is angry. Technology's not going to work today. Yeah, I was standing in chapters and my friend picks up this one book. He goes, wouldn't this be great for your sister? I go, yeah, too bad there's a rape scene in the first chapter.
Oh,
He's
geez.
like, what? I go, well, they wanted to really drive home how dangerous creatures are. One of the characters gets attacked. And I'm like, I can't give that to my 12-year-old sister to read.
No.
But the rest of the series is complete. It's just him slaughtering the monsters. But because they wanted to drive home that one point that these things are dangerous,
Wow.
that scene plays out, and I'm just like, could have been so much better if that scene was just not there.
Yeah.
And I can't skip over it because it's the reason why the Celtic then continues her journey.
Mm.
It's the fact that she feels bad for these new hunters who are wiped out, thinking, hey, these are little easy monsters, I'll kill them. Nope, they're actually incredibly smart, they're incredibly intelligent, and people don't understand that kids are bastards. And that these guys are as smart as children. They also act like children, but like little things. They make poison on their weapons. They crap on the ground, they rub it in the weapon. Oh, stab you with that. Now it's in your blood. be a child's logic.
Yeah.
Oh, I have something, this poisons me, well, maybe it'll poison somebody else. Let's mix it with some berries I found that hurt us. Oh, look, now I have a deadly poison on my arrow.
Wow.
Nobody thinks about that, but all of a sudden you stab with it, you die in minutes because you're not expecting it.
No.
And yeah, like it drives the point home, but you could have done without the scene. And if it wasn't for that scene, there's 3 seasons of it I could have let my sister watch.
Yeah.
Yes, it's bloody, it's gory, but it's no worse than anything else she's seen.
Yeah.
It's just these one scenes that ruined the series.
There's so much out there, though. There's a ton out there. So.
Right now they're trying to ban one of the animes from being brought over into America because of the main person for this season is a polygamist.
Oh, wow.
So because of that, they feel that it would be offensive for the American culture, and they're trying to have the season banned.
Wow.
I'm thinking he has 3 wives.
Yeah.
If it had been a woman with 3 men, it would have been a whole different argument.
Yeah.
Like, you're just picking on it because of this one scene,
Yeah.
and it actually plays a part in the story. Like, just leave him alone. He sends his wives in to find the demon. They've all been captured. He's going to save his wives. That's the whole point of the season. But because of the fact that he's going in to save his wives,
Right.
you're pissed off. If they had just said that he wasn't dating all 3 of them, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
It would have just been, hey, I'm going in to save my sisters.
Yeah.
No problem.
Wow.
Well, yeah, like there's some weird stuff like that. And yeah, I would let my sister watch that. That's not bad. I can't let her watch the other stuff. But like, it's difficult to find stuff where they're not overly one way or the other.
Sure.
That was calling my ride.
Right.
Have a good day.
You too.
Hello.
I know.
Alright guys, sorry about that. Sometimes it feels super weird to talk when customers are in here because they'll think I'm silly. Alright.
Okay, we heard that. Just when you change camera angle.
I'm gonna change camera angle. Okay, because right after you got it there, it clicked with you. I was like, well, no, wait a minute. It can't have been the whole time because Nancy commented that they could be patient, kind of thing. So it's like, okay, so they must have heard that part of it.
Just when you change the camera angle.
And hello, anyone that came in while we were being quiet.
Todd, hey, Casey and Max. Glad to hear things are busy over there. And channel, great to everyone. All right, and Todd, hi to everyone again. Nancy, back at you, Todd. Kirsty, hey, Todd. Emma, hey.
Hey.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Emma.
Kirsty saying Merry Christmas back. Nancy saying back. Emma's just saying hi to Kirsty. Emma, it's so exciting. Christmas Eve tomorrow.
Right? It came on fast.
Nancy, someday Casey's customer will have courage to express his opinions.
Right? He's fairly regular. He works next door. He is very opinionated.
Kirsty, that customer sounds like he had a tough few shopping days.
Yes, he did. So how much candy are we out of now?
I tried to do kind of popular,
Yeah.
and then popular. So it was like, some really good popular stuff, and then try to fill the cup with stuff that was.
That we have some extra.
Yeah, I tried to, but it was, I'm like, oh, that's 5 large cups.
Get right? When he said that, I was like, and there goes quite a few jars of candy.
I was like, oh god.
And to the ordering we go.
5 cups?
Yeah.
Large? Okay. It's like, oh, I'm getting the white bag out, even if the.
Oh yeah, because those
handle
little
wouldn't
ones
hold,
will
no.
not hold. So you guys, the fun but challenging part of this is that the border is actually part of the puzzle. So it's one of those lovely repetitive borders that just goes and goes and goes and goes forever. Then unfortunately also makes it hard to figure out where the pieces go. It's one of those, you get a couple and you get on a roll and then you hit a brick wall. And then you get a couple and go on a roll, brick wall. But it's so cute. Sometimes I do like when they include the borders like that. It's easier to pick the pieces out and tell if you missed a border piece. Not always so easy to put them together depending on the piece cut, but fun nonetheless. See? I guess so. They might all be wrapping and doing things, getting ready for Christmas and all that.
Nancy, I was going to ask Casey if he's feeling sick because he hasn't insulted you or lied to you yet. I don't lie to her.
Yes, he does all the
I
time.
don't lie to you.
Yes, you do.
When was the last time I lied to you?
Probably today.
I didn't lie to No, I didn't.
I'm sure you've told some kind of yarn.
Julie from Winnipeg. Hey everyone, happy holidays. Very festive decorations. How are you all?
Hey, Julie. I'm good. How are you? Got a case of the yawnies. This is totally one of those puzzles that it is easier to do the outside last. I just need to break it up. I need to do me some inside pieces for a little bit.
Why is it easier to do the inside?
Because you can see the shapes and then just plop the border in that way. And then easy peasy. I mean, I'm sure I'll work on both kind of at the same, a repetitive pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only color.
Yeah. It's just time consuming. I need to occupy myself a little bit with making some progress. So I'm going to do the part that says Merry Christmas, or at least sort it. But I got bored.
Not every sound I make needs a what? Nancy's like, you're lying about not lying, so no screw us twice.
There you go. See? They know what you're about. Lie all the time.
Nancy, I fell asleep twice today on my own puzzle.
Oh, really? Maybe it's just a day of the snoozies. The holiday's coming up. It's time to kick back, hopefully, if you don't have to make a big dinner for people or anything or have all that visiting and stuff to do. Relax and catch up on some sleep and rest.
Julie's like, pretty sure a sugar fix would wake you up. Or take a few minutes to Pastor Casey. Very alerting.
You know what, Julie?
No, Julie.
I really like that idea.
I'm in the middle of almost getting the webpage done.
I'm in the middle of almost everything.
Back off. Back off. Stop.
You're right, Julie. This is fantastic.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Go finish the puzzle. We're going to be here all night. You already said the border takes longer, so that means it's going to take forever. Turn around.
Okay.
Turn around.
I did.
No, you didn't. Finish the puzzle. You made me slobber on myself. Turn around.
I hope they heard that.
Well, whatever. No!
That is the perfect idea, Julie. No more sleepies.
Nancy, great work, Julie.
I hope you all heard the part about Casey slobbering all over herself. Funny.
Julie, that's the max I'm used to. I don't ever remember you yawning.
Right? Oh, there we go. Now I'm awake and alert.
You should see from my side. I yawn all the time.
You know, bugging you doesn't have to be a one-time on the stream occurrence. I could keep doing it.
Julie, turn around! I can see. When I don't hear the puzzle pieces go, I know you're. And I have a camera, and I can see you.
There's a few second delay. That's a few seconds that I can use wisely.
Wisely.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I think. Ah! Make me screw up.
I attacked. At super speed, too. He had no time to react or defend himself.
Just shut it. Gotta make sure this works.
Oh.
Well, if I flip the other one off,
Oh. Man, I wish I could skate well. I have a weird way of skating. I skate without lifting my feet.
Wait, you just shuffle?
I just, we even propel myself forwards. Yeah. Don't ask me how I used to do that. I honestly don't know how I managed it, but I got places. I actually got pretty fast, too. And I would never ever pick my feet up because I was terrified I would fall down. With how clumsy I am, those fears were probably well warranted.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Just like swimming. Found a weird, unique way to kind of do it. But not properly. Just sort of work.
Which ones? The X marks the spot and last will are the ones for that party thing?
Yeah.
I have to rebook them into this new program.
Oh.
For the 30. Julie. 879. Why? 6 is afraid of 7? No, that's 789. 879. Have you picked the pillow you'll sit on, Casey, for the giant puzzle yet? It's coming. Get Max a pile of blankets.
Actually, I have a couple blankets here.
Peter's saying hello.
Hey, Peter. How are you? How's school going? Now, I do think for the big puzzle, you should go back to sitting in those chairs that have open sides.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the subscriber number now, and likely the COVID numbers tomorrow. I don't have the.
Only 879? You'd be doing well. We had like, what, 5,000 some today, I think?
I don't pay attention.
Yeah, it was something like that, I think. I don't know. We set some new record.
Spider saying, hey to Emma and Julie. Finally, permission to work on the 9,000-piece puzzle.
Yay!
School is going well, but lockdown again.
Oh, lockdown there? Really? That sucks. Ugh. Boo. Well, I'm sorry, but hey, it gives you lots of time to work on your puzzle. That couldn't have come at a better time.
And Julie, oh my word, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? We're not as bad off as Quebec. I heard, I was listening to the radio at some point. It might have been on the way in today. But they had somewhere upwards of like close to 10,000 cases. They were in the 9,000s.
You get it free with every order of poutine.
I guess so. Up, 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 and away their numbers went. Although I guess, although 879 might be a lot for Winnipeg, their population isn't as dense there. So, I mean, that would still be high numbers, all things considered. Lucky us, we got Toronto and Ottawa. People on top of people.
Peter, yeah, it's unfair that 85% of us it's unfair to the 85% of us who are vaccinated.
Oh, well, your vaccination rate's actually really good. Why'd they lock you guys down again? That seems to be why they're holding us off here. The reasoning being that, well, the lockdown did its job. Everyone got vaccinated, and there you go.
Julie, like new cases or total? We had 556 new cases in Manitoba.
Oh no, that's new cases. We had like 5,000 new cases today. We've been sitting somewhere around 3,000, 4,000. It fluctuates depending on the day, but that's roughly been our average. You getting all Christmassy?
Yeah.
Well, that was very non-enthusiastic.
No.
That's you.
I realize I gotta race through tomorrow.
Why?
I got things I gotta still do.
Oh.
Peter's saying he's got to go to sleep, but success with puzzling, everyone.
Thanks, Peter. Have a good night. Good luck with your 9,000 piece puzzle.
Peter, thank you. I just finished sorting.
That's exciting. Woohoo! With that many pieces, that's a big step.
No, I hate sorting.
Right? We should be able to hire people to do it for us.
Someone did. You. Oh no, you put it in the bag. You could have sorted it yourself.
What?
The puzzle wasn't in a bag, but if you had sorted it and left it in the bag sorted, or bags sorted for the next time.
That's a lot of work to take a puzzle apart while sorting it. That's almost as bad as sorting.
Emma, or Nancy, Emma, I never used to hate it, but now I'm edging in that direction.
It's just so... I wish there was a faster, better way to do it all. Because sometimes when you're sorting, you just want to start working on the puzzle. You're starting to see where things go. You want to keep working. But at the same time, you don't want to make too big a mess for yourself. Because then you got to clean it. And it's like, struggle.
I think I've seen that too, Julie. Julie's like, I can't remember who it was or who the channel was, but I saw someone mix all the coded puzzle together, like all together. I didn't even see what happened, if they did it or not, or gave up.
I would really love, if I had a table big enough to do the whole thing on, I would totally do that. My thing is, I wouldn't have a space big enough to do it straight out, and the floor just sounds painful. Ooh. If I thought doing it at a table for 11 days was painful, the floor? Ah! And could you imagine sorting Russia's sky? Ooh. Bullet to the head, please.
Truly. How do you sort 50,000 pieces?
Slowly, painfully. If I was to mix the whole thing together, truthfully, I would start with Thailand, England's phone booth. Sorry, guys, I'm looking from a distance at the box. And maybe America, because America had the American flag in the background. I would try to sort out pieces from those, I think. Or, another option, look for all the black-edged pieces. I know there's still going to be a crap load of them, but at least it narrows down your pile. But again, I think to really, at least for me, to do it really well, I would have to have a space like this times 27 to be able to do it, because I'd want to hop from thing to thing. I don't know how you would ever, especially with all that blue sky, be able to sort each panel even with relative accuracy. Like, you'd just never be able to distinguish, is this Russia's sky? I don't know. Does it belong to, like, the other 26 blue skies that are in here? Mm-hmm.
Nancy, I saw someone mix the Disney movies puzzle, and I understand why, but personally, I never could. I would die before I sorted it.
Right? That would be so many pieces.
And then Julian, I would just start with ... Nope.
Fair enough.
Nope.
Well, and having a space to do it in is the other thing. Like, I want to know where these people are doing it. Are they doing it on the floor? And if so, ouch. You're stronger than me. I used to do puzzles on the floor as a kid, and just thinking about it, good lord, that was painful. And that was as a kid. We're tough as children. We get frail as adults. I would, I'd have to go see a chiropractor afterwards, I'm sure, and I think they would ask me why I'm such an idiot for doing that. Sorry, I'm not helping you. You did that to yourself.
You guys are all wusses.
Oh, well, there's a 50,000 piece puzzle out there if you want to give it a shot.
I'd have it sorted in half of a day.
Oh, well, hey, this live can get real interesting real quick. I'll bring the bags. We can dump them all together. They can watch, and they can watch you sort it.
Yeah, I'll sort it.
Okay, let's do it. Who else wants to see that happen? Casey's going to sort the 51,000 piece puzzle, all the pieces mixed together, in a day.
I didn't say what I had to sort them into.
You know, sorting, that implies that you're going to sort them properly, or at least as properly as you can possibly get. Not just willy-nilly.
Oh, it's going to be Willy and Nilly.
Ah,
Julie, hashtag 50K for Casey.
there you go. He's got lots of good years left in him. He might be able to finish it before he dies.
Oh, it'll be done in half a day.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. If you can do that puzzle in half a day, I would happily call you the new world record holder for it. It's right up there. You can prove it. It's not like we don't have the capability to prove this. Come on, Pinocchio. Let's put your money where your mouth is.
Kirsty, let's watch Casey rage quit live.
Right? Are you scared?
I'm not scared.
Oh, okay. Go get it.
I got other things to do.
No?
I can't leave half the booking up and then the other half up.
Ah, well, then you shouldn't have said you'd do it. That's your fault.
And Todd, note, and then snort in quotations, has different meaning to different people. Or sorts, yeah, sorry. I thought you said snort. Well, I had my eyes mixed note and sort. Yeah, sort has different meanings to different people. Exactly. I'll do the outside border, and then that's called the day, and it's sorted. It is sorted. We don't have any. Oh, I guess it's Christmas night.
What were you about to say? We don't have any bookings on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to make sure I copy everything over properly. I'm like, wait, there's nothing else. Kirsty, Casey is a ickle wickle scaredy cat.
Right? Can talk a good game, but he can't follow through.
Julia, Casey started sorting, screaming at all the upside down pieces. Turn around!
Right?
Don't turn around! Everything's gonna be all screwed up. People won't be able to book. Do your turn around and do.
Oh, okay. You told me to turn around.
That's fine. It doesn't include tickling. Just turn around. Turn around. What time is it? It's 6:15. Come on.
Well.
Do your puzzle. Look, you're never gonna get done in time.
You told me to turn around.
Yeah, turn facing.
Yeah, I turned the chair around. Turn around has
No.
different meanings to different people.
People are like, we can't see anything. We can't. Ah! Stop it. Stop it. Do your puzzle. Do your puzzle. Do your puzzle. Every now and then I fall apart. Turn around and rise.
Right?
I can
See?
hear it, it's fun.
See, they think it's fun. Yep. Right.
Every now and then. Right. I used to love that song as a little kid.
Really?
Yeah,
Doesn't
for
seem
whatever
like
reason.
doesn't seem like a song a kid would be like, woo!
I don't know, it's something that mom played on the radio, whatever, or she didn't play it on the radio, it just came on the radio. It'd be funny if we were able to see.
Right? I think we need to set up a Casey cam.
Kirsty, apologies to the chat. I awoke a singing beast. My bad.
Wait, you're not going to tell us you were like a child prodigy in music or something?
No, I can't sing.
Secretly, you're as skilled as Mozart?
No. That would be a line, I don't lie.
Oh, listen to him.
Kirsty, every other school had choirs. Casey's magical school had orchestra.
Right?
He did have orchestra.
That was taught by Mozart, I'm sure.
Oh, come on. He's been dead for a long time.
You went to a magic school, remember? Anything's possible. Could have brought him back to life.
I went to a normal small school.
Small! You went to a fancier school than anyone else here.
It's not a fancy school by any means. Chrissy, no, they didn't. It was a nice, easy trip to get to school, though. All I do is get up in the morning, go to my wardrobe, and walk through it.
Yep, that sounds about right. No bus for you.
Kirsty, I was in a private deserted island with a spa and 3 pools.
Right. But it's okay, it was a small school.
Kirsty, that'd be fancy, boy. It wasn't a fancy school.
Oh, yes it was.
No, it wasn't. It was a regular small town school.
I think you have a severely messed up idea of what a regular small town school is. I'm sorry your fancy rich people school didn't explain to you.
We're all farmers or factory workers.
Oh, I highly doubt that. The way the county's gone, that thing is for rich people.
Now, because all the city folk moved in.
Right. And then you just had your rich people school all along. It's like you knew.
Julie, you're a fancy magical Christmas wizard, Casey. That's your
Right.
unknown last name here. Nancy. The cafeteria probably had a Michelin star. No, I don't remember her name, but she cooked a fine meal.
And got a Michelin star for it.
Yeah. Kirsty, Voldemort. Oh, Julie, not asking, just going with the Harry Potter. Okay. Yeah, a fantasy magical Christmas wizard. Kirsty, the kids revolted when they ran out of champagne at lunch.
Right.
That's not untrue.
Oh, see, you admit your school was fancy.
Chef's name was Martha Stewart. She arrived daily by helicopter. And you know what? I think our school did have a helicopter pad.
Oh my God.
No, we were by the hospital. The hospital had a helicopter pad.
Rich people!
The hospital had a helicopter pad. Every hospital has a helicopter pad.
Rich people! Rich people city.
Every hospital has a helicopter
You
pad.
come from rich people. Don't even lie.
Every hospital has a helicopter pad. Kirsty, behave, Casey. Kirsty, my school was lucky to have windows. see. Not every hospital has a helicopter pad, silly boy. Well, every one around here has one.
Oh, every rich people
What?
hospital has a helicopter pad.
Maybe because we're rural. Because to get from the big hospitals to the, we have to have them. 'Cause we're not in this, like, we're not in the city and stuff. Because the next major hospital is an hour away, so you can see them having a helicopter for that.
Or because they're rich people.
There's one here in Belleville. There's definitely one in Kingston, because that's where you gotta send everyone. Nancy, what did they do when Martha was away at camp? Well, they brought in Jamie. What's his name? Jamie Oliver? No.
Who?
For the chef.
I didn't have one. I'm just a peasant.
Kirsty, were your ambulances also limousine? Yeah, Jamie Oliver. Kirsty, yeah. Jamie Oliver. Julie, this is all over the internet forever now. He'll never be able to tell his grandkids walking to school in 7 feet of snow, uphill both ways. They'll have to fess up about the lunch with silver platters.
Right? It's on the internet. It's out there forever.
We did have snow 7 feet tall. Look it up.
Now your grandkids can be like, Grandpa, I don't know how to tell you this, but you need to go to a home if you're making these things up and if you still believe that they're true.
You look up our winter, and it was mighty, mighty tall snow. Kirsty, he's called the Naked Chef in the UK. Yeah, and he's trying to heal every fat kid by switching up the lunch programs, so it's healthy meals instead of crap meals. Julie literally laughed out loud when the grandpa, you need to go home, comment Max said, so matter of fact.
Right? It's okay, we'll find you a nice one.
Kirsty, he tried that here too. Wasn't that persuasive when he put on about 30 pounds himself? Trying to find that winter storm. The snow was up to the power lines.
Oh.
I'll find pictures of it, it's true.
Oh. Can someone please call the nearest old folks home? I think he needs to be admitted early.
Puzzle to 2 pieces. That's Laura.
Yeah.
Puzzle Tubbies. That's actually a good name.
Yes, it is. Very clever.
See, look at. The snow was up to the telephone lines. The snow was up to the telephone lines. Up to the second story of the houses.
How old are you? Those are in black and white.
Well, the pictures were taken in black and white. That's how you buy film, and you buy cheaper film in black and white, or you buy color film. Everything was on digital, and it was cheaper to buy black and white film.
What did you people need cheaper for? You were rich.
Well, jeez Louise.
Just go to the school vending machine. I'm sure they had some.
Sure. Christy, they've had a bed waiting for him at home ready, waiting for a few years now.
Right? They just had to be prepared.
Nancy, welcome. Jennifer Little.
Hey.
And then Laura likes that name too. Hello.
Hi there.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad.
Kool-Aid, well, I just seen any of the throw in the little stocking, right? So we have some more stuff. They'll laugh at that. I would help to make it more.
There's not else left.
Do you?
Yeah, right below there's the nerd ropes on the.
Oh, okay.
And then they make the ropes as well, so they make the longer ones with the regular.
Remember the Allen ones that he hauled?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the white glass
Gross.
paper?
So looking on the bottom shelf there, the very bottom,
Oh,
behind the
okay.
wax lips.
Yep.
There's now when they sell now they do Neil Holton
Yeah.
mixed with other colors. So when you get it back in the box, you're just getting all different ones. So the Neil Holton ones are they're yeah.
By old fat people like me. Here or choose a man?
Yeah.
Should we get some pop rocks? I know we like them. Okay, we've got original, cherry, cotton candy, $5, James.
Yeah.
What do we get for brand?
Probably, pretty,
Blue raspberry?
yeah, that's a good brand. They're what? Oh. Okay.
Blackjack gum.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kids bought weird candy.
Oh, look at that. Harry Potter. Anything Harry Potter, I always think of blue. Look at this.
So there's blackjack gum, blackjack. Those are like
Oh,
Starburst.
okay.
Black Bart, which is that gum that was.
Yep. Where is black?
I don't have
Oh,
black
you don't
Jack.
have the black bar?
Yeah.
Oh.
There is blackjack gum, but that's not. I know exactly what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
That's close. It's a UK candy, but it's not quite the.
Almost, eh?
Yeah. Not quite the same.
Anything else you wanna throw in there? Probably rock candy wouldn't be a bad idea.
Do that for Haley.
Alright.
And they taste just like they got the same texture as cookie dough too.
Ooh. Look at that.
Jesus.
Lemon heads, bottle caps.
Oh dear God.
The Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
It tastes just like a bowl of syrup.
Really, that'd almost be bizarre. So weird. out of the.
That'll be good.
Sure.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
What's the start for their junk foods?
I got lots of a bunch of.
Oh, did you?
You know where he is. For God's sake. Ew. Oh, Bean Boozled. I never want to see that game again. It's never allowed in my house.
Well, that one's horrible. That one's the hot ones.
Oh,
So
really?
they're all hot. There's no good or bad. It's all hot. There's only 5 flavors, and they get hotter and hotter. There's ghost pepper one.
Whoa.
They're actually hotter than ghost peppers.
Oh,
No, thank you.
Yeah, they're pretty hot.
No, my kids got the Bean Boozled games. There was 2 of them because it's 2 kids, and they were the good and the bad ones. And my son, whenever he got a bad one, he'd chew it and then he just spit it out.
We normally have those ones. Those ones are pretty quick. We got the hot ones in, but they're horrible. The guy bought them. He hosts football games at his place with his buddies. He just mixes them in with regular jelly beans, so they don't even know that they're getting.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
This is 1764.
Yeah, that's what it
And
is.
you got tap and blue light will come on there in a second. Let's give it a sec. Yep. And you can stop and it'll beep. And then the Harry Potter ones, they're the same thing. They're just regular like beep.
Oh, are they?
Good or
Yeah.
bad in them.
Look at that Star Wars operation.
I know.
There's your receipt.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
See you soon.
Yep. I think they were about to buy Kool-Aid. If I could hear it, I think they must have been to Sterling Grill.
Ah.
I realized they were 20 cents cheaper. All right. Snow. Okay, there's let's see. Jennifer saying hello.
Hey, Jennifer.
Puzzle pieces. I like this one. Kirsty, Kirsty, live reporting from the 40s. Black and white was. I don't know. People had black and white photos back then. And Jennifer, Merry Christmas if I don't get the chance to see you this weekend.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, it came up fast. I can't believe that it's already Christmas, basically. Like, oh my God.
Kirsty, surely you had your own family photographer flunky, part of the staff. We had 2, excuse me, just in case one gets sick. Kirsty, Merry Christmas, Jennifer. Kirsty, I'm doing a super retro puzzle at the moment. It's called
Ooh.
Well Suited by Seiko. It's like the oldest puzzle ever made.
Really? That's so cool. Oh my God.
I assume it was left in my flat by the previous owner.
Really? Oh, hey, that's a good gift. Can't believe they left it behind. They left a treasure.
Julie, I looked it up, Kirsty. I love retro things. I'm doing a Ravensburger one called London Tea Party. It's more like a comic drawing than a real picture. There's a Paris bakery and Amsterdam florist one.
I think I know the tea one you're talking about. It's pretty. I do like the retro puzzles. They are cool.
Kirsty, this ain't really pretty. Looks like it was taken by the same camera Casey used in the snow pic. Yep.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Ah. Oh. You know what you get for not reading it out loud?
Just do your puzzle. Right. Turn around. Turn around.
Too slow.
Stop it.
Too slow.
Just, you're gonna take forever. Turn around.
Right, Kirsty? I will be heard.
Stop it. Stop it. You're gonna make me drool again. Turn around. Stop it. You're gonna tear your puzzle apart. Move. Stop it.
You said move.
Go to your puzzle. Do your puzzle. Do your puzzle. I'm trying to do the bookings. Stop it. Stop it. Turn around. Do your puzzle. Do your puzzle. Do your puzzle.
Such fear.
Do your puzzle.
He's afraid, you guys.
Completely cut off. They don't see it. All they're hearing is just noise.
Ah.
I wasn't. Ah!
That was fun.
It's annoying.
That was fun.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Ah!
His back was turned. Sneak attack. Ah, funny.
Kirsty, any news to report, Casey? Should we get the tape and a loo roll? Not yet, but she doesn't know that she's got nails. That's the thing that sucks. Julie, but Casey, it wakes her up and then she works faster. Your choice: slow and tired and longer, or tickles and faster.
Right?
Julie, LOL, Kirsty. We do make good money in that Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm. There. Now the border is done.
across. Go, Max, go.
Thank you.
That's your voice. Say hi.
Hey. How's it going with you guys?
Kirsty only wrapping for 15 gifts that I realized I was using birthday paper. Well, it is Jesus' birthday.
You know what? Honestly, I considered using a birthday bag to put a gift I got for my mom in it, because for whatever reason she asked for all these awkwardly shaped gifts this year, and it's like, come on now, you know how bad I am at wrapping. Like, really? But then I was like, the only thing that actually deterred me from it was that birthday bag is what I used to hold all my other wrapping supplies in. I'm like, no, I can't sacrifice that. It's alright. She'll get a lump.
Son said the same thing the same time I did. Kirsty, it's basically Jesus' birthday. Just leave it as your birthday.
I mean, like, it makes sense, right? It works. Oh, my gosh.
No.
Oh, are you scared?
I don't want to delete someone's booking, then we don't know that it's...
Oh. I'm hearing some excuses.
I'm almost done. The Merry Christmas to you both.
Merry Christmas.
Kirsty, yeah, I figured I'd just go with that theme. See if I get away with it.
Right? I'm sure no one will say anything. Still just as much fun to tear the wrapping paper off. I'm surprised you haven't told the story of the horrible baby gift yet.
Your birthday?
Yeah,
Well, it's
the
your
baby
story.
gift. Well, no, you probably tell it funnier because of how you reacted.
You're just a tool.
Story. Come on, like the one time I actually want you to tell a story and you won't tell a story.
Here's a sec. Kirsty, yeah, Casey. You're just being thorough with all the bookings. I'm switching to new software, so I have to be. I have to copy from one to the other one. I don't want to forget someone's booking. I don't want to delete the old one and realize, oh, I deleted someone's booking. I don't have any of their information. Julie, Casey's forever triggered by yawns like Buffalo's dog. Yeah, now every time I hear a yawn,
Right.
Do you even? Oh, where did it go?
Where did what go?
The gift.
Oh, it's down the hall.
Oh.
Ah, so lazy.
I can go get it. I was gonna go get it.
I'm just gonna go get it.
Yeah. Good story, brah. Good story, bro.
All right, okay.
I'll tell the story.
You tell the story. You'll tell it better because of how you reacted.
Everyone can see this thing. Hope Dad's not watching.
No.
Okay. Can everyone see this thing? I have to put a monitor up here so you can see it.
Yeah, they can see it.
So this is a Snoopy snow cone maker. Put ice cubes in there. You put it down. In the back of it, you grind it, and little shavings come out. You fill this with a syrup. You get a cup, and you pour the syrup on it, and you get a Charlie Brown. She's like, I gotta get this. I gotta get this. I hope I get there and back to the store before my brother does, because we have to exchange gifts, because they've got a little one. How old?
I don't know, like a month?
Like a baby. I thought she was going to go get a Snoopy doll, like a stuffed animal. She comes in like with this, and I was thinking,
Crouch down, you're not in the frame.
Oh.
No, you're not. Here. Oh, my poor jacket. Ah.
Am I even?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm there. Anyways, so she comes back with this, and I was like, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta keep your mouth shut. I was thinking, it's the thought that counts. She's getting this gift for a month-year-old. That makes sense. And I was thinking, well, how does a kid even know what Snoopy is? Why would she just get like a blanket or a stuffed animal? And I'm just going on and on. It's like, but I'm not saying anything. I didn't say anything. I'm just thinking, it's like, this is the dumbest gift for a month-year-old, but whatever. Who knows? I was thinking, does she even know that this is basically inside is a cheese grater? The kid is going to lose his fingers. And she's like, and then her brother's girlfriend came in, and it was like she left and all that. It's like, oh, did your brother not show up? She says, no, that was the girlfriend. Like, oh, well, why didn't you give the stupid thing? Well, that's not for her. I'm like, what? It's for her friend, Dawn, who collects like old-fashioned toys, and they had a dog named Snoopy, and she's got a toy room with all these antique toys and Charlie Brown stuff like that. And I'm like, well, that makes more sense. I thought, that's when I confessed, like, I thought you bought the worst toy ever for a baby. I thought, like, oh, I'm going to get my Snoopy toy for my... She didn't say that. She didn't explain it. She's like, I just got to get back before my brother gets back. So one would assume I'm buying a toy and I got to get back before my brother gets there. And she's trying to get it to give to the brother. I'm thinking, who gives a cheese grater to a baby? I'm like, oh, it's a Snoopy. And I'm thinking, man, she doesn't know how kids work. If that's what she's doing, it's like, I'll just get him a... It's like, yeah, that's great. They can enjoy it when they're 8. I'm pre-buying for when you're 8. But yeah, that's the story. But it's for a friend that collects things, not. So Jen, don't ruin the surprise if you.
And I thought it was hilarious when he's like, well, I thought you just didn't know how kids work. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't buy this. No. Oh, my God.
Julie, I had one of those.
Nice. I didn't know. I'd heard about it in like The Big Bang Theory, but I'd never actually seen one. So the lady at the shop was super confused when I called her in the morning, and I'm like, I was there a couple weeks ago, and you had this Snoopy in the doghouse or something like that. I don't know, it's a Snoopy thing, and like, if you still have it, I want to come buy it, please. And she's like, I have a Snoopy snow cone maker. Like, yeah, sure, that's probably right. As long as it's shaped like a doghouse.
I didn't know what she was talking about. Like, Kirsty's like, see, never assume, Casey, never assume.
To be fair, I did that with one of the gifts that he got too. He's gonna give his niece a ticket to Japan, and then they're gonna go when things are a little bit better and a little bit more worthwhile of a trip. But he didn't tell me that he might have told me it was for this year, but I think that information leaked out of my head or something. And he's over there trying to make a fake plane ticket one night, and I'm just like, whatever, he's just killing time. And then I think I finally asked why he was doing it. He's like, well, this is what I'm giving Amelia for Christmas. And I'm like, well, what kind of ass-backwards gift is that? Here's a piece of paper you can't use. So like, wow, if you didn't like the kid, why didn't you just say so?
I have to print off, actually. I gotta print that off. Yeah, she thought I was just printing off paper, just like, here. I was like, no, I'm printing it off because I can't buy the ticket now. I have to wait till it's cleared up. But this is in lieu of. This is your, this will be fulfilled soon, amongst your other Christmas gift. But yeah. Moral of the story, just truly. Moral of the story: never assume anything bad about Max.
I know how kids work. Well, sort of.
Christy, you thought she bought her nephew a finger grater? See, it's not out of the realm of possibilities because Max says she doesn't know how, like, I don't know what kids want. I don't like, so she doesn't. I was thinking, well, she knew, Snoopy's a cartoon and it's a kid's thing. She's like, I was thinking, well, she probably was trying to do it because it's Snoopy and not realizing, because she didn't even know what it was. And I was like you put what goes in there? Like, well, the ice, like, oh my god, this kid is going to grind off his fingers. But it's like, it's the thought that counts, so at least she's getting a gift. Julie, he even gives out fancy magical Christmas presents that are in lieu of.
Right?
Well, I can't buy her a real ticket now because there's
little to no point.
Yeah, so she gets it. She gets her cartoon book about how places to, like, it's for kids. It's like animated or cartoon style or comic book style. How to travel to. Oh, do I have it here? I may have taken that one. How to places to see and things to do in Japan, but it's in a comic book style, so it's easy for her to enjoy. And then she's got all this other stuff on her list I gotta get, and a gift card or something. Emma, that looks hard, Max.
This puzzle? It's actually not too bad. It's one of those ones that's a little bit over busy, so it's a little bit easier to figure out where things go. And the border I found was a lot easier once I started to do a little bit of the inside. That gave me an idea of what shape I was looking for the outside. The border would have taken a lot longer as a standalone.
is asking, because your channel is getting so boring, is there any other channels we could watch? Oh no, sorry. It says not taking away from your channel, but are there any other puzzle channels that you like to watch?
This could turn into the Max Kills Casey channel. That would be entertaining. I've noticed the Casual Puzzlers. She's growing pretty quick if you haven't checked her out yet. And there's also Jigsaw Juby. She's becoming, she's pretty funny. I kind of like her. And there's this Vicky Makes and Builds, although she doesn't post quite as often as the other two.
There's this Karen girl that I've heard of.
Well, they know. I'm sure they know about Karen puzzles.
You didn't let me. I've heard of. I think she does puzzles. I'm trying to.
Oh, you thought you were being clever.
No, I was being clever. You just don't know what clever is.
Oh, I know what clever is. It's not you.
Kirsty, I volunteer Casey as tribute.
Right. We could play the Squid Game.
That's the Hunger Games.
Yeah, I know, but the Squid Game would be better.
Till death?
Yeah, sure. I could take you.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I could. We just proved it with the tickling.
Yeah,
I
that's
won.
where rage would set in, and you wouldn't.
Ah.
I'm holding back. I'm like the Hulk.
Oh.
You don't want to poke. This is me being calm.
Right.
You're taking me too much. I can't control what's gonna happen.
Right. That's a chance I think I can take.
Emma, what's the Squid Game?
Truthfully, I haven't really watched it. I'm really only paraphrasing what I've heard. It's this game of it's this
She doesn't know. So
it's
all
a
these
Netflix show
you
about
don't know,
people who are really far in debt, and
Okay,
they're
you
playing
know that part.
and they're playing a game. They're told if they win, then it's okay. They can go home, whatever, their debt's paid off, I think. And if they don't win the game, and they're like all these childhood games, like red light, green light, that kind of thing, but with a high chance that you're gonna die.
Yes, because they all sign up to do it, not knowing that the loser is going to die. But now they're in it too far now, so they're like, well, I got to do it because I got to win. So I can't go back to it, and I don't think they're allowed to leave. There was round one, and they voted to let us leave, and then we don't want to kill each other. And then the host like, fine, you can leave. And then they went about their lives for a bit. They're like, no, I gotta go back. We have to go back because I can't be in this far of debt. It was good. Kirsty, it's on Netflix, Emma. Kirsty, the Hulk was ticklish? If only the Avengers knew.
Right.
screwed up an order. I put the wrong time.
Mm.
So I need double check. Could have had a double booking.
I kind of figured you would double check, so I knew it was safe to bug you.
We can't get back.
But it was a very good attempt to lay blame at my feet.
Oh.
Oh?
No, I'm just saying, like, oh.
Oh.
Just to-
what? Oh,
no,
what?
no, I'm just saying, like, oh, like, blame at your feet. Like, yeah. Because it was. I was distracted and screwed up.
Oh.
Stop
so?
it! I'm almost done. Stop it. Finish your freaking puzzle.
I'm almost done.
You're not almost done.
Yes, I am. You know nothing about puzzles. I'm almost done. I'm trying to stretch it out so they get a longer life. Yeah. You see how it is? I'm thinking it through.
It's already been 2 hours.
Right.
Well, Wednesdays are first thing in the morning.
Yep.
Oh.
Right? That really threw me off on Monday when they booked first thing in the morning. It's like, okay.
I like to
Settle?
settle, yeah. Julie, when are you going to tell Casey about the second puzzle?
Right? Surprise, we're doing two.
Nope.
Hey, to be fair, last week was not my fault.
So was you didn't read the box. 2 seconds of reading.
I didn't know it was required. I thought it was like my old one. It wasn't like I was going to leave them hanging. I wasn't going to just do the box picture and then be like, well, it's forever going to be left up to your imagination, guys. That would be rude.
I was like, why is there? I'm like, oh, this is that one that had to rebook.
Yeah.
Reschedule.
Yep.
Why is it showing the wrong? Kirsty's asking how the Zoom was.
It was good. I think we should do another one. In the new year when things are a little quieter, but I think we should do another one.
And then she's saying, my Christmas party rocked the Casbah.
Nice.
And then ... not.
Oh. Oh, right, because you had to do it through Zoom, didn't you?
Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah. be a
What?
different type of Christmas party through Zoom.
Right.
Like, not to be, like, our old job had typically at all times about 95 employees. I don't know if I would necessarily be someone who would log in to that.
Right. Like that would just be so.
It's one thing if you've got like 5 or 6 employees and be like, oh, it's just 5 or 6 of us and we're just having drinks and laughs. But if there was like 20 or 30 people, I'm like, yeah.
Too many.
Well, just I don't know how you can have fun.
Well, then there's gonna be core groups that are like larger than others, so they'll dominate the call because they'll have more to say to each other. And it's just, I don't know. I think it would be a fight to be heard.
Julie's saying, like to Julie or to Kirsty, the Zoom is fun. Kirsty, hate to tell you, it's hard to be sassy to Casey on live. Kirsty, yeah, it was on Teams, but the same thing, really. We had bingo.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess that's a way to keep people quiet and from yelling at each other the whole time to be heard.
And she's like, I'm kind of the boss, so I have to show.
Ah, fair enough. Can't get out of it. And somehow I think Kirsty will find a way to be sassy to Casey over Zoom. I'm not worried about that necessarily. She'll make it work. I can always try. My accent lets me get away with sassy Jess. I believe in you, Kirsty. I know you got this.
Kirsty, sassiness. Then she's like, I'm not sure who Jess is.
Sassy Jess. Sassy Jess is Sassy Jess. Probably a character in the story of Casey's life.
I think she meant to spell Julie.
I think she did too, but...
Todd, I'm perfectly content to sit there and listen to all of you. Kirsty, Jess was the high school butler.
Right. Or was she the chef?
Well, that was Martha Stewart.
Oh, right, yeah.
Straight. Jeez Louise.
Sorry, I didn't go to a rich people's school. I'm just a peasant that needs to catch up. I'm a little behind on the times, you see.
You don't even like ketchup.
Yeah, probably because I went to a poor people's school.
Had I been introduced to ketchup when I was younger, I would have enjoyed it. Because it makes the grilled cheese. Holy moly macaroni. How you don't dunk it into ketchup
Ew.
is beyond me.
It would get all mushy.
What? You don't let it sit in it. You dunk on the ketchup and you bite it. It doesn't get all mushy.
Ew.
You don't know how ketchup works.
That sounds
You don't know how
gross.
kids work. You don't know how ketchup works.
Well, I didn't buy a kid a Snoopy thing. I got an appropriate gift. Not that bad with kids. I'm close, but I'm not that bad.
There you go. Why is there blood everywhere?
At least
She dipped in ketchup. Whoa. You don't dip your grilled cheese in ketchup there in Scotland? Land of the Scots?
Yeah, because they're smart people.
Scarcely. Satan be gone. Julie, it was nice to put a face to the name Todd.
Right? Like, it was nice to get to see everybody else. You guys see me all the time, but we never get to see you guys.
Let's back to the grilled cheese thing. Do you just eat your grilled cheese plain, Kirsty?
As
I know,
it's,
freak, big weirdo here. That's her MO. But everyone else in the world, I thought, has ketchup.
Ew.
If not ketchup, then at least tomato soup.
Ew. Why would you want to make your bread all mushy? That's like...
Oh, Kirsty doesn't know what grilled cheese is. You don't know what grilled cheese is? Oh, what?
Oh, it's how I live my life.
Oh, is it called? Is it what we call toasted cheese?
Oh, maybe.
So yeah, well, if you take the boring sneeze or snores a lot over here. If you take 2 pieces of bread and you butter on the outside and on the inside you put some cheese, and then you would normally put it on a frying pan and you would, you toast one side until it gets nice and toasty brown, and then you flip it and toast the other side until it gets toasty brown, and then on the inside it's all cheesy, melted cheese.
It's basically a melted cheese sandwich.
Or French toasted cheese. French toasted cheese. Whoa.
What the heck is French toasted cheese? That sounds difficult. Likely far beyond my skill level with cooking, but you know.
Oh, so we just call that a toasty.
I do like my grilled cheeses. So delicious.
Julie, I wasn't 1 month old, as Casey would say, but I was like 5. Knew better than to stick my fingers in a Snoopy snowball machine. Listen, we call that toast. Well, what do you do? If that's what you call toast, what do you call toast? For us, we put toast. We put bread in a toaster, and then it pops up and it's all toasted. But grilled cheese, you butter it, fry it, and there's cheese in the middle. So you make a cheese sandwich, and then you put butter on the outside, and then you fry it, and then you flip it and fry it. And then you cut it open, it's all cheesy, melted good cheesy.
Or just bite it open, you know, like a normal person. Why do you have to involve cutting?
Hey Kirsty, French toast cheese, make a cheese sandwich, dip both sides in egg, and fry it. Yeah,
That sounds
That's what I
difficult.
just assumed because of the French toast part.
Difficult.
You would probably like French toast.
I do like French toast, actually. I like French toast very much. I used to be able to make it. I can't remember how now.
She just told you. Egg, and you fry it, and you pour some syrup on top.
So I fry an egg.
Oh, you don't fry an egg. You take an egg, you mix it. You can add a little bit of vanilla in there if you want. Then you dip.
If I want. What are the rules?
Well, vanilla because a little bit more sweetness taste to it. And then you put your bread in it.
I don't
You
think
soak
you
it.
need to understand. Don't give me options when I'm cooking.
Okay,
You
fine.
tell me the rules of how
Egg,
something's
you put an
made.
egg, you don't scrape, you mix it up in a bowl. Then you put your bread in it, so it's soaked on both sides. You put the bread on the frying pan and you fry either side of the. That's French toast. Ugh.
Cooking is hard and time consuming. Although I could make French toast for dinner some nights. That would be a good way to use that. Well, then I'm wasting my eggs. The struggle.
Again, by grilled cheese, I would expect that it would be grilled, but you do is fried cheese sandwich, my friend. You grill it, quotations from Julie, not fry, hence the name, LOL. Yeah, but it's not going on a grill. Then why is it called a frying pan, not a grilling pan?
Because someone screwed up when they were making names.
Accuracy. But a grill here is in the oven. On grill is a setting. Putting it in a pan is frying. Yeah. Say, hey, Max.
Hey!
And toast, in quotation, it's cheese sandwich in a toast machine, and you butter on the outside. When we toast the bread, it's that's a lot of letters. Well, it's a KIZARMIS. Looks like with a little squeaky thing coming out of it, and EKMEK, whatever. Which basically is toast in English. Okay. Kirsty, a grill is what you make toasted cheese on, or bacon.
Cooking is complicated around the world.
It's Christmas Eve down under.
Yes, it is. Well, Christmas Eve here. You're lucky and it's Christmas Eve there, I'm assuming.
I think that's probably what they meant by it's Christmas Eve down under. That is Christmas Eve there. Are you enjoying this puzzle?
Yes, I actually really like it. It's so cute and Christmassy. Such a great way to celebrate. And actually, it's kind of funny, yeah, that now this is really accurate for some people around the world, because it is Christmas Eve there. You know, saying Merry Christmas is not that far off.
Send the little S with the little accent they goo down. Is the sound when you say she. S is the same as sh. Yep, I'm in Oz. Yeah, enjoying the puzzle. Yay for enjoying the puzzle.
Yeah. Definitely a fun one. I'm glad I picked it. I'm almost glad the live got pushed back a little bit. This just made so much more sense to do this today.
But it's summer here.
Lucky. I would take summer weather.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. The air conditioning is on.
Oh, I wish. I wish.
also have a C with a little accent. The French language has the C, but it's pronounced differently than C, like ch. In case you're getting free Turkish lessons now.
There you go. You didn't even have to download that language app thing.
Well, I have it downloaded. Listen, it'd be useful when you guys come to Turkey eventually, and then parentheses, hopefully.
Oh, I'll visit Turkey at some point as soon as I've got the money. I would definitely love to. Gotta see the whole world.
That's where Turkey comes from anyways, so. Turkey. I like you guys' export. Turkey. We're gonna have some soon. Well, some of us will. Well, I guess I will tomorrow.
You will tomorrow, and I will the day after.
Kirsty, so do you eat turkey for Christmas dinner in Turkey? Alright, I think all the bookings are booked.
Ready? The old website is no more.
No. I gotta make sure that that's compatible with the website, with the one I've ordered. This is just the booking software. But I gotta make sure that all the bookings are in there. So 3 o'clock on the 27th and 5 o'clock on the 27th. 5 o'clock on the 28th, cheap night. For Bags Market Spa. 8 o'clock. For cheap night for Nightmare Nursery. Wednesday is 11. Which is the 29th. Bags Market Spa. 8 o'clock, 3:30 for 3:30. And then the other ones after that are for Zapate. And unfortunately we don't have Christmas. But you got turkey.
Yes.
Okay. I think I can delete the old app. Let's see what happens. There goes nothing. I wish I could just turn it off and not lose all the data. Because even the old one, if I delete it, it's just gone.
Boo. That sucks.
And all of a sudden there's no booking. You would think that they would let you turn on, turn off. It works, it doesn't work.
I guess that would be too easy.
It's about to get scary. Yeah, it's all or nothing. Either it's on or it's off.
Well, fingers crossed.
I'm now. I don't know if we've just said the word grilled cheese so much. I can now smell grilled cheese.
I think you're just a lunatic.
So now I want grilled cheese when I get home, but I don't have any bread. Cheese I got. I don't know. I gotta stop at Kyle's, give him this ornament. Boo. Although you're spared the relative failing us. That sentence just explaining to Kirsty the Christmas thing. It's gonna get scary. 100%. In fact, many people, not many people prefer turkey here. They usually go for chicken or beef. Turkey's, it's the same thing really here. We eat way more chicken than turkey's. Is definitely
A holidays only
holiday
thing.
Yeah, you have it typically at Thanksgiving, and then at Christmas, and then some people have it for Easter. Some people have a ham for Easter. Some people have a turkey. Some people are lucky to have both. Mom usually does both.
Hmm.
I didn't know what to cook. Yeah, you cook too much. Seriously, I think I prefer duck. I've never tried duck before, but I heard it's greasy.
I feel like I've probably had duck at some point in my life, but I don't remember what it tastes like.
Kirsty, yeah, I think I prefer duck. Doesn't matter what we have though; it will just come out burnt.
I feel you there, Kirsty.
Nancy, Kirsty, I will get there when the smoke alarm goes off.
Me too. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, dinner's done.
Kirsty, hello, Nancy. Same, no timer required.
Right? That's the best thing. Who needs a timer? The smoke alarm will tell you.
Listen, if anyone comes to Turkey, just hit me up. I'll give you guys a free tour. I lived in 2 popular cities here, and I know a lot.
Ooh, that's exciting. Get to see Turkey from an expert.
As opposed to coming here and getting to meet an expert turkey.
It's not my fault I'm bad at directions.
An expert turkey.
Hey, I know my way around this city. Don't ask me to go somewhere I don't know, though.
You just got lost.
Driving to Campbellford, but I don't know where Campbellford is. That's forgivable. I don't live there.
One road that goes through it.
No, there are many roads. They have a lot of roads. And it's very confusing. And it's not my fault Google Maps told me to go west. What does that mean?
West.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to know which way west is? West means left. It's not my fault I assumed Google Maps knew which way forwards was. I thought it was smarter than I was.
Listen, the government should pay me. I'm basically inviting everyone to the country.
Right.
My boyfriend was saying I might be the reason some people have searched Turkey in the Google.
See, you're making it interesting. You're making it a tourist destination. They should reward you.
Christine, Google Eyes. I was stopped by police after listening to Google. I drove through not one, but two no entry signs.
Oh no! Yeah, Google is not a good mapper.
Google's an excellent mapper.
Why did I get lost 3 times?
Because you don't know where west is.
Well, how am I supposed to just know that? How does anyone just know that?
Smart.
Okay, yes, but like I understand the idea behind north, south, east, and west, but like how am I supposed to know which way I'm facing at all times? Like how is that just possible? How do your instincts just tell you that?
I don't know, they just do.
Or is they just don't?
Well, if you know where north is.
Yes, but how would I know that?
Once you know where north is, north doesn't change, doesn't move.
Right, but how would I know that? How do I know? Like, is this north? Is this north? Is this north?
That's
Is
north.
this north?
That's-
I don't know.
That's north. So as
How-
long as you keep
But
driving.
how do you know that?
Just know.
What magical unicorn is in your head that's like, north?
Because the 401 goes east to west.
But how do you know where the 401 is from here? You can't see it.
Because this is North Front Street. It's going north.
But what if that way's north then? It goes this way.
It's going to go up to the 401. The 401 goes this way. So that's continuous north. And so if you're driving this way, you're going to be like, oh, I'm going north. I'm going north. You don't all of a sudden just do this. I don't know how you don't know. So yeah, okay, the scheduling thing works.
Does anyone else have this problem that they just have absolutely no idea where north is? They do not possess the magical instinct that says, oh, north.
You're the Looney Tune who doesn't understand north.
I understand north. I don't know what way it is. I understand north is a direction that apparently some people are good at and others are just not.
Yep.
Directions are hard, okay?
Not really.
Yes, they are. It's very confusing. Besides, okay, fine, well and good. Okay, you know which way north is in your city that you live in. You've been plopped into a random city you don't live in. How on earth are you supposed to know which way north is?
The sun.
It's
You know what time it is? The sun rises on one side and it sets on the other side. So you have to go from the.
Oh no, I'm still confused.
Kirsty, peace and love.
Directions are too hard. What?
Sen, I agree with Max. How am I How am I supposed to know when to go to west? Just say left or right.
Right?
Kirsty, no sun in Scotland. Yeah, but you have landmarks.
But, okay, but that works when you know the city. I live in Belleville. I know Belleville. I'm dropped in a random city I don't live in. How all of a sudden am I just supposed to randomly be like, oh, north. I'm north.
Because
How? But no, because how?
you learn certain things. Certain towns, like the 401s and all that. Certain
You've never been there before. You've never been there. This is your first time. You were just randomly dropped there. How on earth are you supposed to know?
The sun. If not the sun, then
What if it's cloudy? What if you just can't tell? What if it's in the middle and you don't know? Now you don't know. It's noon. You have no idea.
if it's noon.
Sure, pretend it's noon in a strange city that you don't recognize. How on earth are you supposed to know what way north is?
She's like, me. It's about visual guides, like turn left at McDonald's.
Right?
Kirsty, we have landmarks? What? She's like, Casey's magical navigation tour.
Right?
Kirsty, oh my god. Casey Columbus to the rescue. She can't do it, Todd. She can't.
What?
I'd almost be afraid to have Max drive in a roundabout.
No, God.
Kirsty, use the force, Max. Use the force. No, you get that. You get that reference.
That's Star Wars.
Okay, you get that. Like in Vancouver, you said to look for the mountains because the mountains were to the north. So if you saw the mountains to the north, you knew that was north.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't know. I don't know how. You just,
I'm in a random city. I woke up and I'm in Turkey. I've never been there before. I don't even speak the language. It's high noon. How am I supposed to know what way north is? Would you just magically know?
Well, I don't know if Turkey does the same thing. But a lot of cities will do their streets and their avenues left and right, north and south, or west and east, north and south.
Yeah, but how do you know? How do you know that that's not north? It runs this way. It's straight. How do you
So I'm saying they'll do streets that are streets, name street, Smith Street, John Street, Turkey Street, and those are going to run east to west.
But how
They'll
do you
do
know what way? How do you know what way east starts?
Because they'll have a cross street. That's an avenue, and the avenue will go north to south. So it goes north, south, east, or never north, east, south, west. So if you know where the north is, then you know. Oh,
But I don't know where north is. That's the problem. How do I know that that's north or that's north? How do I that doesn't help. I don't know where the north starts. This week.
Listen, people here just look at the mess and the doors are always on the south. Why should I look up at a giant when they find the doors? So there. So it's usually a landmark that lets you know, and you just base it off of that.
I think we should abolish the north system. It's too hard.
Kirsty, can you imagine the queue of traffic behind you holding up the line trying to read the sun and find the mountains? Kirsty, Turkey Street. I don't know. Just, oh. See, yeah, there you go. It's an actual thing. Streets run north to south, and avenues run east to west.
Sure.
So you just look, if something's named a street, you know that it's going north to south. If it's an avenue, you know you're going east to west.
Yes, but again, I still don't know if my forwards or my backwards is north. Like, that's great. I've eliminated 2 possibilities. That's good. I have a 50-50 shot at getting it right now.
Oogie Man. North is dead easy at midday. Look at the sun and then turn around. The sun rises in the east and moves to the south and sets in the west. So, and then...
I got very confused by everything in that
east and
statement.
west, oh my god. And Kirsty, it's simple, girl. Left is right. Left and right, please. East and west may result in a slap to the face. So,
Right?
left and right. Yeah, but not every... left isn't always west and east isn't always...
Well, why not? It should be. Who made it confusing?
They didn't. Streets are north and south, and avenues are east and west.
Yeah, but they don't tell you where north starts. I don't think you understand the confusion.
You have a heart attack here.
I don't think you understand just how confusing it is.
I don't know. Very straightforward.
Not really. I think you just have this internal thingamajig in you that tells you, I'm facing north. And you just know. And I do not.
Well, don't know what to tell you.
Nope. I'm useless with directions. Don't ever ask me to be navigator. Turn left, I think. Oh wait, no, maybe I was wrong. I don't know. Now I don't know where we are. Sorry. No, directions should just be turn left at the McDonald's and then turn right when you see the green house. What?
Kirsty, technically north is up, though. No. Kirsty, I can't fly.
Although I think isn't that supposed to actually be a thing, that men have an easier time with the north and the south of it all, and most of the time women struggle with it?
I will Google it.
I'm fairly certain that's a thing. Like on average, like how most men are on average possibly colorblind. Say, I'm sure there are women out there that understand it, and they are wizards, but I am not.
New research out of Norwegian University of Science and Technology claimed that men have a better sense of direction over women. Men use different part of their brain, that they activated their hippocampus more, which is necessary for cardinal directions, while women use more of their frontal areas of their brain.
There, it's not my fault. It's science.
The unpleasant reason why men navigate better than women.
It's not my fault. It's science.
Kirsty, if south is down, like down south, then north is up. Just saying. There's a game you can play, but it was designed for testing dementia,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a game to test your sense of direction.
I would fail.
The game anonymously records the player's sense of direction and navigation abilities. So people were playing, and that's how they were testing it. So you logged in, you played it, and then the country, and they had it all over the world. So the countries that had the best sense of direction were Denmark, Finland, Norway. They have the best navigational skills.
Huh.
Must be in their Viking blood, it says. Sense of direction is in a constant decline after you emerge from your teenage years.
Well, you know what? That makes sense, because I was going to say earlier, I feel like as I've gotten older, I've gotten even worse at navigation. Like, when we would go on road trips as a kid, I used to be able to remember, like, I think I was doing it all from memory. I never really had any idea where I was. But there were times when Mom got lost on these road trips, and I was like, no, you gotta go, you went left to get in, so you gotta go right to get out, kind of thing. And I was right. I remember this one time that, she's like, oh crap, you were right. I don't think it really happened every time, but you know, I couldn't do that now. If you drove me down a street that I don't remember, instantly I'd be like, I don't know where I am. I'm now lost. Help. Help. Guide me.
Hey, Kirsty, that Beyonce song doesn't sing to the west, it's to the left.
Right.
And Julie, frontal areas of the brain are the most advanced developed parts of the brain. Thumbs up. To the left, everybody.
Okay, so that makes sense. You get worse with directions as you get older. So I'm going to be absolutely hopeless in my old age.
Yes. any comfort to you, Max, not only am I bad at directions, but I'm bad at estimating sizes. I've been making a dish and bringing for Christmas this whole time. Made way too much, and it was way too small.
I am really bad at sizes too, Julie. That makes me feel much better. There's someone out there like me.
There's nobody out there like you.
Julie just said she was like me. You were there. You read it.
No, it just said if it's any constant comfort, Max, not only am I bad at directions, I'm bad at estimating sizes.
So am I.
It doesn't say she's like you, because nobody is like you.
That's not true.
No, it's absolutely true.
Yay!
Now I just have to get this ornament ready. You want to read that in front of me? Kirsty. Oh, that's a sweet compliment from Casey. That wasn't meant to be a compliment. Sen, take it as a compliment, Max.
I did.
There is nobody like you.
I did take it as a compliment. You didn't explain it otherwise, so there. No backsies.
We were busier today than I thought.
Oh.
I'd be proud to be like her. Lefties unite.
Yay! See, she's like me in another way. She's a lefty.
Somehow I think Max is a visual spatial person. Julie, I 100% agree. I would think so.
What do you mean visual special?
No, not special. Spatial. Table. You need to you can't you have to visualize these things. You've said that before. Like, I don't know how many times I've had to explain and like I need to see it.
Probably.
Oh, you're done?
I'm done. Yep.
Thank
We
God.
have Christmas Town. Wow. You're no fun. Party pooper. Party pooper.
Are you gonna do
Yeah.
close-up cam?
Oh yeah, good idea. I forgot all about that, to be honest with you, as I was doing it. Sorry, everyone. All right. So, it's the far away. There's our cute little Christmas village. Ah, messing up my...
I'm trying to make it bigger because I had it smaller so I could work on the webpage.
We got the Christmas village in the background. We got everyone on the skating rink, the Christmas tree with some cute gifts under it. I really like the rocking horse in the corner. And the animals. Animals are always my favorite. You got the sleigh loaded up in the reindeer. Santa's taking a much needed break. And of course at the bottom it says Merry Christmas. You know, the thing that we're all feeling with some cute little presents and all that good stuff. So that is a limited edition one. And that's honestly very true. So when I went looking for a link for you guys, so you could, if you were interested in this one, I could not find one. Oh my goodness. So they really did mean it when they said limited edition.
Oh, you want to flip back?
Sure, why not? Oh.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, sure. Yeah, no. So I went looking for it, and no matter what I Googled, I could not find this puzzle. So, guess I've got a treasure on my hands. It's a good thing I don't get rid of my puzzles. I didn't realize this was limited edition. I just think it's a cute little Christmas village puzzle. I assume they bring out one every year or something along those lines, because that seems to be what a lot of them do, just in different images, and then, you know, you get what you get. So this was Christmas in whatever year. I'd probably have to Google the item number or something like that to know when it came out. But, yeah. I did include the link in the description for the Santa one that I did a little while back, because I know some of you guys were interested in that one. So the affiliate link is in the description for the Santa guy, not unfortunately for the Ravensburger one. And that's all the Christmas puzzles you guys have seen me do at the moment, but there are a couple more coming up. We'll have some Christmassy ones a little after Christmas coming out too, so we can stay in the Christmas spirit a little bit longer, because there's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm.
It's explain. It's pictures to words.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's probably me. I like pictures.
Nicely done, Max.
Thank you.
Sends well done, Max.
Thank you.
I'd say great job.
Thank you. A big blanket. Thank you.
And Julie, final bits. Wouldn't it be sad if Max bumped and had to work longer on it, Casey?
We would never hear the end of it. Wow, sound a little more enthused. You're crazy.
She's very cute. Julie says it's very cute.
I agree, right? Like, it's so cute. Such a neat little way to say Merry Christmas. Which, thank you all for watching. Really, really, really. If this is the last live stream of the year, thank you. I can't believe how much this channel has grown in less than a year. Like, that's crazy. We started sometime near the end of March, and I think in the first day or so, we got about 16, 18 subscribers, and that was more than likely all friends and family, that kind of stuff. You know, a couple are going to hit the sub button just to support you. But never did I ever think we would grow to this. If it had stopped at that 18 subscribers, honestly, it wouldn't have been that far out of the realm of what I expected. Every time we got new subs, it was all those milestones, the 50, 100, the doing the big puzzle. It was like, it just grew and grew and grew. And like, this is incredible that something like this can happen because of a puzzle. So thank you all. You've made my 2021 much better. Hopefully we've done the same for you in this year. And if we're not live again next week to see you guys, have a very, very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Or a Merry whatever for whatever you celebrate.
I love you. Merry Christmas.
I don't know if you're in that.
I'm
just trying to move so you can get
I'm
the frame.
there.
Okay, that's good.
Yay, Merry
Hi.
Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Don't you sound so enthused?
Merry Christmas.
There you go. That's
Merry
a
Christmas.
little bit better.
Merry
That's like a little bit more acceptable. That's almost there.
That's Merry Christmas.
Right? But yeah, whatever you guys are doing in the coming days, I hope you have a great time. I hope you enjoy time with friends, family, whatever. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you get the time to do something fun in the next few days, whatever that might be. So yeah. Any comments or anything I'm missing?
Kirsty, have a lovely Christmas, guys. And then Julie's saying back, "You too, Kirsty," and everyone. And Julie's like, "First, Kirsty's all sassy. Now she's all sweet."
Sassy and sweet. That's what you get on this channel. Right?
That's it.
All right, you guys. That's it. Possibly the last live stream of 2021. All right. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you next time. Maybe we will see you next year. Have a good night.